Today I'd like to talk about seasonal depression. And even though I live in an area which is California, that is not an extra dark area such as Iceland, Greenland, Finland, um, Sweden, the Northern European sectors, I still experience it's not seasonal affective disorder that I've been diagnosed with, but I still experience a big change in my moods during the winter months, and it's every year, regardless of whether I am going through, really happy, stable, joyous times or whether I'm going through rough times. It doesn't seem to matter. My moods become exacerbated, during these winter months. If, like me, you have a diagnosis of bipolar disorder, then perhaps you can identify what I'm talking about the more difficult times during the winter months, and how, it's hard to take the advice that would seem really easy, but let's go over those. So the first being, make sure you eat healthy. Okay, that seems like a no-brainer. Exercise. Make sure you exercise. Again, a no-brainer. Get plenty of sleep. Okay. Get out in the sun as much as possible. Yes, exactly. Well, all these things are exactly what those of us with bipolar disorder, or even those I can't speak on people with seasonal affectional disorder because I do not have that clinically diagnosed, but I do have my bipolar disorder definitely seasonally affected. It's really easy to say, all those things, but aren't all of those things good for all of us in the world? I mean, shouldn't we always eat healthy and get exercise? And especially during winter months, where Turkey Day and Thanksgiving, we're all apt to eat too much and party too much or whatever we do. So it seems really easy, but it's not easy if you have a mental illness or, a disorder that makes everyday life a lot more difficult. It's also not easy on our family, our loved ones, our spouse, partner, children. It's really hard because unless you have our disorder and you feel what we feel, it's really easy to, point the finger and say, don't be such a drama queen, snap out of it, think on the good side. And, after so many years, I get that people, don't understand, or they're just trying to help, and I understand that, and I love them for that. But it's different for us because we can't just snap out of it. If we could, there'd be no such thing as, bipolar disorder having lingering features or continuing on without medication. It's just not that easy. So for those of us with bipolar disorder or seasonal affective disorder, the winter months are particularly challenging. Now, for myself, I have a feeling that this, fall, winter season is going to be especially hard. For one, I'm missing my mom who passed away, and it's hard to be without her. And for two, I've got other external forces going on that are out of my control, that are really, really stressful and hard for me to deal with on a daily basis, and let alone during the holiday season. So, when they say the struggle is real, well, believe me, for those of us with either depression or bipolar disorder, the struggle, it's very real. And we live it every day. And it's hard. And we don't mean to be, a burden or a nuisance to those of us that are around us or drama queens, but it somehow it gets thrown in there. And so bear with us, give us a little bit of hope and credit, because we really do need it more than you know. Now, as far as any tips or tricks on how I manage my own, winter months and, extra depressive episodes, I don't have any. I add a little extra vitamin D. My psychiatrist will often up my antidepressants during these months. And I honestly never know what's going to happen the next day. I don't know if I'll be here, I won't be here. I want to be here, but I never know. And it's a hard thing to have to deal with that and accept that. But I keep plugging along, and so far that's what I want to do. Now, if any of you out there have, any suggestions or ideas that help you, I would love to hear them, because it's not just me that you'd be helping, it's helping millions of people out there that are really affected, and the suicide rate goes way up during these months. It's really hard, especially on those of us that have an illness. And so please share this video and share your experiences, because they mean so much. So thank you for joining me today. I wish you well. Be kind to each other and be patient. Thank you.